That's
right. Let's take two.
Take two. That might make it better. Hello and welcome to Puny Gate, a small interview show that gives you a quick leap into our podcast, The Stars Aren't Alright. I am here today with member of the cast, Leah, who plays the mask in all of its various forms, and also Glade. But if you've been with us for any time whatsoever, you know that the mask has been a dominant feature in our lives, minds, hearts, souls, and of course, Juno's ideas of dominance? Which brings me to the first question as we jump to the review of the first episode of Season 2. We start everything with the mask at the helm. Mm-hmm. Do you feel like that gave you an opportunity to steer the story in a way that was meaningful, or just give you more ammunition to try and kind of sabotage everybody else's lives?
I feel like these questions are loaded.
I'm the interviewer.
Well, really, it was just to sabotage Juno's life.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
What about Juno's life?
Well, everything.
Oh.
I think the mask just wanted to just
kind of
get in there.
In more ways than one, or?
Yeah.
Now, in this first episode, we also know that Juno's not the only person you're interacting with. You also have to pilot a whole ship, and you really put the ship through the ringer. You left it unwashed, your body unwashed, your sins unwashed. How did you go about navigating the intricacies of Season 2, starting off so hot with a gunfight with Jesuits, while also trying to come to terms with the idea that you might not be the mask for the whole show?
Wow, you know, the mask, I played it as it does what it wants. Mm-hmm. And honestly, I actually found it a lot easier to play than Glade. Not because I can relate to it more. Yeah, I don't know. I feel it just kind of, did what it want. I feel like I didn't really have to care about what a typical human being would think about or have to feel about. Yeah. So
full lizard brain.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See something shiny.
Exactly.
Yeah, I get that. So with that in mind, why is Piotr still alive?
I think we're all asking her that question, really. I think mainly because he didn't interact with me at all.
It's almost as though the mask is an intimidating creature, and Piotr is a frail old man. When you were faced with the interaction with the new member of the crew, by necessity of needing a pilot, did that just give you one more person you could potentially set up for an immaculate demise, or did you see this person as a means to an end to achieving the mask's goals in the first few episodes of the season?
To be honest, it was a means to moving the story along, accepting the new character.
Yeah. If you didn't have to move the story along,
okay,
what would you have done?
You know, to be perfectly honest, the mask had not thought about it too much. Had other things on its mind.
Juno?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, it just, I mean, the mask can multitask, but, you know, has his eyes set on one site, and then once it's done, moves on to the next one. Moves on to the next one. So.
Totally get that.
Yeah.
So you were just locked in.
Locked in.
Love that.
Locked in.
And not a lot happened in the first episode, truly. You arrived at a place, you departed from a place, you met someone new, you took this stranger with you after you watched them butcher somebody, multiple people.
Well, the mask also.
True.
Where's that episode? I don't remember.
Episode 1, you hog-tied an injured religious preacher and carried them onto the ship to torture them.
Right.
And this religious creature wasn't Juno.
It wasn't Juno.
Though, now you did get practice for hog tying for later.
It was a warm-up.
Just trying out new knots. Just
Yeah. Like, ooh, sailor's knot. That'll do the trick. If at the end of episode 1 there was something you wanted to do, but you didn't get done, what would it be?
These are hard questions.
I interview people a lot. Do you need a Kool-Aid?
Yes.
I don't have any, but I have a beer.
Okay. I think about this.
Of course.
The mask. No, see, everything worked out honestly perfectly. I honestly don't have any regrets or anything that I feel like the mask didn't accomplish. Like literally before starting, I had the idea that the mask wanted to find a prize that it could subject its will upon and try to bring Juno into it.
Nice.
So worked out great that
Yeah.
the mask didn't kill the Jesuit. So they were able to bring it on board.
Love that.
Yeah.
And if you could say anything to Jim Carrey, the person who you stole this idea from, what would it be?
I did it better.
All right, and that is going to be the first episode of Puny Gate. Thank you so much for tuning in. We'll catch you next time we jump in.